What is up, everyone? My name is Alex. I run a lead gen agency called Infinite Bookings, where we help B2B companies get on more sales calls, close more deals, and inevitably collect more cash. Now, in the past few months, there have been a ton of changes to the cold email industry. And this video is going to go over the changes that we anticipate coming on in the next few months. And more importantly, the things that you have to take action with to make sure that you don't drown in the cold email industry. So, without any further ado, let's get right into the video. All right, guys. So the first thing is volume, right? And this may come to you as an absolute no-brainer, but in reality, this is extremely important. And if you're not sending over 1,000 emails every day, you are doing it wrong. Okay, you are doing it wrong if you're sending under 1,000 emails a day. Okay, so the setup I recommend for you is 20 domains minimum, bare minimum, two sending accounts each, so 40 sending accounts total, and that should allow you to go just over 1,000 emails. So make sure that you are sending a lot of volume because it is extremely easy to send 300, 500 emails a day, right? But if you're able to literally 5x that number, you will see better results. And this is the only way that you can rely on cold email to be a reliant and consistent source of sales calls for your company. The best part is, it's literally the difference between sending from 10 accounts and 40 accounts is like $200, right? So just spend the extra $200, right? Take the little bit more of a risk, but it will pay off in the long term. It will make a massive difference. So yeah, volume. Make sure you get it down. All right, guys. So offer, right? Extremely important when it comes to anything cold outreach related, especially cold email. And listen to me when I say this. When everyone has a good offer, nobody does, right? When everyone has, I'll guarantee you 10 to 30 sales calls, or you don't pay, right? Unique mechanism, everything. They have everything that has a good offer, then nobody has a good offer, okay? Because if everyone has this one thing, then it becomes a commodity, okay? So you have to have something more to working with you than just, okay, like you get your money back if we don't get it, and you have to have some clout to working with you, right? So that comes in multiple ways, right? And I'm not going to go in detail on this here, but it comes in ways like personal brand, like having like your actual unique mechanism, not just a different name for cold email, right? You really need to dial in on this because your offer is what actually compels people to work with you. Okay. So, that being said, moving forward, your cold outreach, it can't just be good, right? It has to be top level. Okay. Your offer has to be insane. People are like, wow, I'm thinking about this 2 days after you outreach to me, and I can't wait to get on the call with you, right? So, that is very important, right? Make sure your offer is not just good, not just great. It has to be out of this world. If you truly want to have bookings on autopilot, right? If you have the volume down, if you have the offer down, there's only two more things that you need to take into consideration, and let's move on to them now. Moving on, the copy, right? The actual scripts, the actual words that you're going to be writing to these people in your outreach messages. Okay. If you know anything about me, I like to keep mine super short, snappy, and to the point. Okay. So I have two rules whenever writing my outreach messages. Number one, don't sound like a bot. And number two, first email is under 30 words, right? Super short. And if you're doing that, right? If you have your offer correct, right? If you have your volume over 1,000 messages minimum, okay, this will be more than enough. Okay, you will be golden if you have the first two steps dialed in. Okay, and if you have your copy short, to the point, and don't sound like ChatGPT. Okay, nothing more to be said. All right, so now the controversial question that you may not want to ask yourself, but you know you have to. Okay, is cold email still the most effective way to get in touch with your prospects, close more deals, and collect more cash for your business going into 2024 and ending off the 2023 year? Okay, everyone is able now to just launch a campaign, buy some accounts, write some scripts, warm up their emails, and everyone can have a campaign going for a few $100. Okay, obviously, to have like a solid proper campaign, it does take more than that, right? But that doesn't mean you can't enter the cold email industry with just a few $100, right? Because you can. Okay, so that begs the question, and it's different from industry to industry, from niche to niche, from company to company. Is cold outreach still the most effective right? Not is it effective, the most effective cold outreach mechanism for your business. Now, this is something you have to ask yourself, something you have to test because, well, maybe it isn't, right? Maybe some other cold outreach way will beat cold email. And in that case, you can't be married to it, okay? You have to be able to adapt. And let's say cold calling is better, right? Let's say some even a fourth, a fifth outreach mechanism is better. Make sure that you make the transition to something that's more effective. Okay. So with that being said, that's all for this video. Appreciate you watching.